Smith, thank you for hosting this event for me. And also thanks to other senior leaders, Colonel Waters, Colonel Dayon, Colonel Bryant, Civvy 5 Edwards, Sergeant Major Ryan, and any others in attendance I may have missed. Thank you to all my friends and family and coworkers who took the time out of their Sunday to be here with me. Now, I gotta be honest, I only know it's because the Ravens played yesterday at 4 o'clock that you're here today, but I appreciate it nevertheless. While I was writing my speech, trying to come up with a good story, I realized this is the first time my sons will have seen me in any sort of military ceremony. Because of COVID, there hasn't been a lot of in-person events these past 4 years, and there wasn't anything prior to my last 29th Division deployment like I was typically accustomed to. So when I got back from the deployment with the 29th Division, the world was almost back to normal, and I took my family to an Ironbirds game for Military Appreciation Night. And so we're enjoying the game, recognizing the military, and a master sergeant needs to get by our row. All right, so he's in his OCPs, we all stand up when he walks by, and my youngest son, I look at him and his face lights up, Connor, and he turns to Lauren and I and he whispers, "Mama, Dada, an Army man." So I look at him very confused at this point, and I say, "Connor, I'm an Army man." And he says, "No, Dada, a real Army man." So after I threw out his Dippin' Dots, I told him, I said, "Son, one day you'll see." So anybody that knows me, I'm not throwing out perfectly good ice cream, but Connor, today is the day, bud. I paid a lot of people a lot of money to be here to convince you that Dada is, in fact, a real Army man. So again, thank you everyone for coming to celebrate with me today. The journey to get here to Lieutenant Colonel has been a long one, and I would not have achieved it without a lot of you in this room. To my PM Tactical Radios family, Colonel Dayon, Colonel Ricketts, John, Erica, everyone from Ops and the BMD team. Thank you for being compassionate and supporting me when I have to be away from my military obligations. I have drill periods that spill over into our work week. I have last-minute requests to come on orders, weeks of annual training each year, and most recently, my deployment that took me away for 9 months. What we do during the week is critical towards achieving the Army's strategic goals, but equally important is the service and mission of what I am charged to do for the Maryland Army National Guard. So thank you for enabling me to do both, for sharpening my skills so that I can succeed and serve as both a supervisor in our organization and a leader in the Maryland Guard. To all the soldiers I serve with that have come today, and I see a bunch from the 29th Division that I just recently deployed with, some folks from the Aviation Brigade in TASMG, Joint Force Headquarters, USPFO. You all are the reason I continue to serve, despite the sacrifice of time with my family. Over the years, I've seen you all show up and excel month after month stateside. Day after day on deployments, I've seen you employ considerable ingenuity and critical thinking to solve complex problems in the resource-constrained environment that we face in the National Guard. My successes are not mine. They are yours, and I am able to stand here today wearing this rank because of the outstanding NCOs you have been during my career. Thank you. To my mentors sitting in the front row, Colonel Waters and Colonel Bryant, you two men are leaders of the highest character and integrity that I've ever met. At every step of my career, you have been there for me, unselfishly, never asking for anything in return, to help me reach where I'm at today. You took a chance on me as a baby-faced second lieutenant and hired me right out of college to work at the USPFO in a supervisory role. As a captain, when I thought I needed a deployment to broaden my career, you were there to help make that happen. When I needed advice during company command, you were there ready to counsel. After I had left the USPFO to advance my career on APG, You two never turn your backs on me. When I reached out to you after this recent deployment with the 29th Infantry Division, struggling to find my why was I continuing to serve? What were going to be my plans for the future? Why was I signing up for AOC, a 12-month ruling course, right after a deployment when I knew it would take significant time away from my family? You were both there to give me pep talks. I needed to stay the course. Because as Colonel Waters put it, Tony, I've seen you run a 100-mile race. I've never seen you quit anything in your life. So thank you both for always being there for me when I needed you. Colonel Waters, thank you for teaching me that relationships matter, that the way we talk to people matters, that there are times to be serious, and often for you, there are times when laughter is the best policy. While I will never come within a fraction of your social skills, what I will try to emulate is your ability to extend influence everywhere you go. Colonel Ryan, thank you for teaching me to slow down, how to take a measured approach to challenging problems, to think outside the box, and most importantly, to always undersell and over-deliver. I am the leader and professional I am today because of you two. Thank you. To my family, sisters, Felicia, Steph, brother, Jesse, thank you for the support and love over the years. Grandma Rose, it's been 15 months since Pop passed, and not a week or day goes by that I don't look at pictures and think about him. He was a consistent role model for me growing up, and I know he is proud of what I've been able to achieve here today. Thank you for your love and continued support. To my in-laws, Dave, Joanne, Sean, Harry, thank you for the support and putting up with me for, I think we're at 4 houses and moves now within the past 10 years. Last one. Thank you for being there for Lauren and the boys during both of my deployments. It means the world to me. Mom, dads, Frank, Chuck, you've all had an impact on my life to help me shape me into the man I am today. I can never thank you enough for everything you do for me and my family. Thank you. To my sons, Logan, Connor, you are and will forever be my greatest accomplishments. I am honored to be your dad and cherish every day I get to watch you grow into young men. To my wife, Lauren, you've been supportive and have served alongside me in my military career since day one. We started dating in Salisbury when I was enlisted and unsure of what I wanted to do beyond my initial commitment. You supported me when I signed up for officer candidate school. I feel like you did give me a bit of a side eye when I said I wanted to branch aviation and be a pilot, but you ultimately supported whatever decision I made. You stepped up not once, but twice during deployments when I was away. You were patient with me during the stress of company command, then ILE, then my master's degree, and most recently AOC. You recently underwent a significant career change from being a respiratory therapist for 13 years to now a federal employee on APG as a budget analyst. For someone who says they do not perform well under stress or deal well with change, you sure have kicked its butt every step of the way. Thank you for being my calm in the storm that is military life. I love you and couldn't do this without you. Thank you, everybody.